Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Spring and today we're back with a beginner Muay Thai class looking at your Muay Thai stance, the Muay Thai stance rhythm, and also your basic directional footwork. Today's class is inspired by the beginner roadmap that I've put out for newbies in Muay Thai. Today we're looking at part 1, which is mastering your basics. If you're interested in checking it out, look at my Instagram, Heart Muay Thai, and you'll have a look at the beginner roadmap pinned at the top, or either look at my blog, springseer.com, and we'll go through the basic steps in getting you through the first 6 months of your Muay Thai training. So today, looking at part 1, mastering your basics, starting with your stance. Let's go. Okay, so finding your Muay Thai stance starts with working out which leg you should have forward. So if you're a right-handed person, stand with your left foot forward and your right leg behind, yeah? And that goes for someone who's left-handed, or let's say your dominant side is your left side, bring your left foot back and your right foot forward. So let's go back to the other stance, which was left foot forward, right foot back. So my dominant hand or my writing hand is my right side. I bring that back. So now, this is my power side, and the lead side, my left foot, is the one leading. Yeah, so this stance, where you have left foot forward and right foot back, this is called the orthodox stance. The other stance, where you have your right foot forward and your left foot back, this is the southpaw stance. Today I'll be standing in orthodox stance, left foot forward, right foot back, but all my southpaws at home just mirror my movement and stand with your right foot in front instead, okay? Now, finding your stance. You figured out which leg to have in front. Now, foot positioning and hip positioning. For your neutral stance, start with your feet underneath your hips, all right? So just position your feet comfortably, or just take a jump and land, yeah? So have a little jump up, catch your feet. Okay, just about there, where you catch your feet, where you have your feet underneath your hips, is the width of your stance to begin with. I like to point my front toe at least straight towards my opponent or my training partner, or a little bit out to the left side, yeah, to the lead side. For my southpaws, right side. Okay, back foot at a 45, so not straight this way, at a 45. Now, weight positioning. Bring your weight more heavy into the balls of your feet, yeah? So now take little steps with me. So stepping, feeling the weight in the balls of your feet. It's okay to have your foot land flat. So from the side, you don't want to be too tippy-toey as you take your steps, yeah? You can let your foot land flat, but just have focus in the balls of your feet, yeah? You don't want to be too stiff this way, right, where your legs are locked up. So have your feet nice and soft. Knees are bent, pop, and that's the starting of your stance. Okay, I'm gonna face you guys again. So hand positioning. Raise your hands up, so you have your stance, right? Hands up, and then drop your elbows down next to your body. One more time. So rhythm, hands up, drop your elbows down. Okay, my lead hand, it's my jab hand, right? Is a little bit in front of my face. Rear hand, a little bit behind over here. So from the side, lead hands in front, rear hands back. So you shouldn't have both hands at the same, kind of like the same distance or the same level, right? You should have one staggered in front of the other, all right? So from the side, again, find my stance, hands up, elbows come down next to your ribs. So I have right hand back a little bit, or my rear hand back, and my lead hand forward a little bit, okay? So I shouldn't have hips too squared forward, right? My hips are a little bit turned to the rear side, just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, so let's put it all together again. Finding your stance. Which foot do you have in front? For me, it's my left, right foot back. Have a look at your toes. Where are they pointing? At least straight for your front foot. Back foot 45 is fine, yeah? Weight distribution. Have it more heavy in the balls of your feet, okay? So rather than being too flat-footed with your legs locked up, bend your knees this way. Now take little steps just to get comfortable with the width. Up. Now hands. Raise your hands up. Drop it down next to you. Right hand closer to the right side of your head, of course, and left hand out here. Yeah, so you shouldn't have your hands in the middle of your body. Have them out this way. Okay. Elbows for your Muay Thai stance, they don't have to be dead straight. They can be a little bit open. Just for next time, it's easier for you to do your checks. Yeah? Rather than having your elbows pointing straight down or too close to your body this way. Yeah, so you don't want it to be like stuck to your body. Have it out this way. Okay, now that's your Muay Thai stance. Let's go into your rhythm. So we already started looking at the rhythm, which is just going forward and back, yeah? So stepping with me again. Step, 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 step. Can you kind of feel that little bit of that wave happening in the body? Forward, backwards, forward, backwards. I'll turn to the side. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Okay, hands. Instead of having them too stiff, and you just move your legs this way and see how my upper body isn't moving. Try and have your upper body move with your legs, yeah? So as my legs go forward and back, I let my arms naturally circle. See how it kind of just draws little circles back towards your head? Don't force it, but just draw little circles naturally with the rhythm. And that is your Muay Thai rhythm, okay? So facing forward again. So in your stance, forward, back, and then have your hands draw little circles back towards your head. Little circles, little circles. So not going side to side, which I do see a little bit in my classes, yeah? So you don't want to go side to side with your hands. Have your hands mirror what your feet and your body is doing, which is going forward and back, forward, back, yeah? And as you do that, again, focusing on the weight going to the balls of your feet, you should feel ready to move at any time, yeah? So you shouldn't feel like, as I'm doing my rhythm, I'm feeling really clumsy and having my weight too planted. So have your weight relatively ready to like sprint forward, okay? Just a little bit more. So keep your stance, good width in your feet, forward, back, little circles back towards your head, yeah? Keep your hands open and relax, pop, pop. You don't have to be super stiff up top, relax, yeah? Good posture, bum, bum, bum. Okay, when I'm in this position, let's talk about from side on. I don't want to be too upright this way, yeah? Have your body and your shoulders slightly forward. Again, it makes it easier for checking, for moving, and just keeping a strong base. You don't want to be too upright. So have your body weight at the moment in the middle of your feet. So you'll feel like your shoulders are coming just a little bit over those hips. Yeah, bump, 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 step, step, step. Okay, so we've had a look at your stance. Southpaw, orthodox stance, okay? Had a look at your rhythm, just going forward and back. Hands doing little circles back towards your head. Okay, now I have a look at directional movement. When I move, we're gonna go forward, backwards, left, right, which is lead and rear side. I wanna keep rhythm and I wanna keep my stance. What I mean is, as I move, for example, if I go to the rear side, I don't wanna start crossing my feet and losing my stance, yeah? So wherever I move, like this way, don't cross your feet, yeah? Wherever I'm moving, I wanna maintain this position, bring it whole body forward, and then pushing back, whole body back, yeah? So still maintaining distance in your feet and then your rhythm as well. So I don't want to get too stiff, yeah? Too stiff. Rhythm and stance. So keep that as you go into your directional movement. Let's talk about going forward. So going forward. If I'm moving forward, push off my back foot, yeah? And I step. See, as I step my front foot out, I just recorrect into adjusting my back foot back into my stance, yeah? So one more time. I'm going forward, step, readjust, step, readjust, step, readjust, step, readjust. Going backwards, push off my front foot, back. Again, readjust back into my stance. If you need to, do it in front of a mirror so you can see how your feet are going, yeah? Again, push forward from your back foot. Again, find that rhythm, move your hands to those little circles, backwards, push, push, pop, pop. Don't let your feet get too close together. So if I'm facing you guys, let's go forward again. Forward, step, forward, and back. Moving backwards. Keep distance with your feet. So if I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I shouldn't have my feet suddenly into a straight line, yeah? Or I shouldn't forget to bring my foot forward and I get wider as I go, okay? So always trying to maintain the same width with my stance, forward and back. Let's try that again. Going forward, little rhythm steps, pop, circle your hands, guard up, and back. Push off your front foot. And again, forward, push off the back foot. Heel off the ground for your back foot, and backwards. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, to the lead side, which is my left side. Southpaw, it'll be your right side, yeah? So lead side, lead hand is my left. Moving my back foot first, this way, push, yeah? So now I'm going to the side, and I'm keeping, again, distance both ways now. This way and this way for my stance. All right, one more time. Again, moving to the lead side. Step, step, step. So again, shouldn't see that your feet are getting really close together as you go, and you definitely shouldn't be crossing your feet. Now to the rear side, push off your front foot. Move, move, move. Keep your rhythm. Again, lead side, move, move, move. Rear side, push, pop, pop, pop. One little tip here for moving to the side. sometimes this happens with beginners. When you start moving to the side, you forget to bring your hips or like square up your hips with your partner or your training partner. Then this happens. As you start moving, all of a sudden you're really side on as you're moving towards your lead side. Yeah, you want to avoid forgetting to bring your hips in the same direction. So basically, if my partner's moving with me, I want to be mirroring the hips. Yeah, so for example, if I was moving on the screen at home and you guys are following, you can also mirror my movement. As I move this way, keep your hips facing me, yeah? And this way, keep your hips facing me. You don't want to end up side on to someone, really vulnerable for the leg kick, and it's very hard for you to defend and also attack. Yeah, you're not in the right stance. So you always want to maintain hips facing the person, pop, 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 that you're moving with. Just visualize they're moving in front of you. Step, 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 yeah? Okay, so recap. Stance, working out which leg you want to have forward. If you're a right-handed person or your dominant hand's the right side, bring it behind you. You're in an orthodox stance. Your left foot's in front, right foot back. Yeah, so this is your orthodox stance. If you're a southpaw, you're a left-handed or left dominant person. Left foot back, right foot forward. This is your southpaw stance. Okay? Whichever stance you're in, always have rhythm. So stepping forward and back, doing little circles back towards your head. Little circles, relax your upper body and your hands. Feeling like you're ready to attack or defend. Yeah, it shouldn't be like a switched off kind of position. Rhythm is just trying to like assess the situation. You're here, you're trying to find rhythm and flow with the person that you're moving with. Yeah, so here, pop, pop, pop. If they're moving faster, move your feet faster. If they're a little bit slower, you can go slower as well. Just trying to work out the rhythm here. Start slow, yeah? Directional movement, always keeping my stance and my hip positioning. So important to always have my hips, my toes ready to attack. So facing the person. If I'm going forward, pushing off my back foot. If I'm going backwards, push off my front foot to the lead side. Back foot, keeping your stance and your rhythm. Rear side, step, 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 step. Yeah? So that's your basics over there. Stance, rhythm, footwork. Hope you guys enjoyed that video and found it useful. We'll be moving on into angles in a upcoming video and also your basic punches. Yeah, pop, pop, pop. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.